But before that, let's see. Okay, if you want to use the table, the sign has to be greater and equal. So tadi kalau guna formula, it has to be equals. Okay, tapi bila guna table, dia kena greater and equals. Remember, chapter 9 less and equal, chapter 10 greater and equal. Okay, alright. So let's see here, binomial probability table. So this is the more easy way to find the probability. Okay, but this only cover for n less and equals to 50, and also when your p is less than equals to 0.5. Okay, but remember one more time that your probability here has to be greater and equals to r, then only we can use the table. If not, you have to change to greater and equal. Okay, so let's see the table. So what I mean by n and p here, why there's only two options there. Okay, so this is binomial. Okay, boleh buka muka surat. Oh, tak ada muka surat. Okay, so this is your binomial probabilities table. Okay, table 1. Kita ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay, so the next one is Poisson lah. Nanti kita akan tengok pula. So let's see the last slide here. Page 7. Kamu tengok dekat sini atas, P kita hanya sampai 0.5 sahaja. Okay, our P is only at 0.5, until 0.5. And your N here is up until 50 only. So that's why, for if you want to use the table, your N has to be less than equals to 50, and your P has to be less than equals to 0.5. I said, if you have the probability of 1 over 6, okay, kalau 1 over 6 is equals to 0.16666, kamu tak boleh bundakan, tak boleh jadikan dia 0.17. And instead, kalau dia 0.17 pun, dia tak ada dalam table kita. Right, dia tak ada dalam table. Then you have to use the formula. Okay, so kalau kita punya probability dalam bentuk macam ni, mana dia? Alright, this one sama pula. Yelah macam tu. You can use the table. Alright, so let's see how to use this table. Let's just go straight to example 7. Alright, so example 7, x is a random variable such that x is a binomial distribution with n is equals to 5 and p equals to 0.3. Okay, so we have n equals to 5, p equals to 0.3. So this question specifically asks us to use binomial table. Alright, to find px greater than equals to 3. So as I said before, that if you want to use table, it has to be greater and equals. Okay, greater saja tak boleh, equal saja tak boleh, dia kena greater and equals. So now we have x greater than equals to 3. So ngam lah. So this is your r. Okay, so apa yang kita perlukan ialah n, p dengan r. So n is equals to 5, p equals to 0.3. So buka table kamu. Okay, kita cari dekat mana p equals to 0.3. So di sini, okay, row yang ni ialah kamu punya p, right? So dekat sini tak ada 0.09. This one, ini bukan 0.3 ini 0.003. So let's find our 0.3. So this is our 0.3. Okay, so 0.3 kita berada di sini. And we have our n is equals to 5. So let's find n is equals to 5 from this column. Okay, kalau tak ada boleh tengok yang kat bawah. Kat bawah ni pun ada 0.3. Okay, but since our n is equals to 5, so this is n equals to 5. Okay, first column dekat sini represent our n. Second column represent our r, which is apa yang ditulis dekat sini lah. And this row here represent your p. So our probability is 0.3. So we are going to focus on this column, and our n is equals to 5. Okay, so 5 antara dekat sini, which one is our r? So our r is equals to 3. So this is our 3. So the value will be, so here we go up until this point here. Okay, 0.3 kat sini macam ni lah kalau kamu nampak. Okay, so it will intersect at this value here, which is, that will be your probability, 0.1631. Straightforward, tulis jawapan equals to 0.1631. Okay, sebab kita punya probability kita memang dah greater and equals. Okay, so let's try px greater than 3. So now ini cara yang sama, exactly the same cara yang sama macam mana kita buat random variable yang CDF DRV. Bezanya kamu nak greater and equals. So for this question, the question asks greater than 3. So greater than 3, kalau kamu dah faham tak ada masalah, boleh saja teruskan cara biasa. But now let's see, the question asks greater than 3. So you know that greater than 3 ialah 4, 5, 6 dan seterusnya lah. Okay, so but let's tambah satu lagi kotak, 3. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, but we only want this one here, 4, 5. Okay, so Px greater than 3 is the same as Px greater and equals to 4. Okay, sebab kita nak greater than, so kita ambil yang sebelah dia lah. So Px greater and equals to 4. So N5 P0.3 R equals to 4. So let's see our table. P0.3 N equals to 5. R is equals to 4. So this will be the row that we are going to find up until 0.3, and the value is 0.0308. So that will be our final answer, equals to 0.0308. Okay, so next kita tengok pula. Question said Px less than equals to 3. So we don't want less than equal. If you want to use table, we have to change into greater and equal. So you want to change signs, so automatically 1 minus by Px greater and equal something. So what is something here? Okay, this one is less than equals to 3. Okay, if I draw a table here, a box here, kita ada less than equals to 3. That will be, let's just put 2, 3, 4. Okay, so less than equals to 3 ialah 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 dan ke belakang lah. Okay, so the whole probability is 1. So kita akan tolak dengan mana yang kita tak nak, greater and equals to 4. Okay, so that will be greater and equals to 4. Okay, senang je. Ataupun kamu boleh je fikir yang ini dia ada equal, and then you'll just take the next number sebelum tu. Alright, so here we have 1 minus Px greater and equals to 4. So which is we already found Px greater and equals to 4 from here, 0.0308. So jangan susah-susah tengok table lagi sekali. We just take the answer here and we have 0.9692. Okay, so let's see question D. Px less than 3. Okay, Px less than 3 will be, remember this is less than, so automatically sign dia akan bertukar, which is we have to do 1 minus Px greater and equal. So tadi yang ni ada equal sebab kita pilih nombor sebelah, tapi yang ini tak ada equal, so kita akan pilih nombor dia lah, greater and equals to 3. Okay, ataupun kalau kita representkan dalam bentuk box kat sini, kita ada 2. So less than equals to 3. Contoh kita ada 2, 3, 4 dekat sini. So less than equals to 3 will be 2 and so on lah. Alright, so we have the whole probability 1 minus by x greater and equals to 3. Alright, so x greater and equals to 3 kita cari dekat soalan A. And here we have 1 minus 0.1631, and here the answer is 0.8369. Okay, so now the last one is x equals to 3. Okay, x equals to 3. Kalau kita representkan dia dalam box, kalau kamu nak 3 sahaja, kamu nak ini sahaja. Okay, and remember you want greater than, so kita ambil greater than 3 semua yang ke sebelah sana. So that will be Px greater and equals to 3 minus dengan ini kita dah ambil semua, kita nak 3 sahaja, so kita tolak x greater and equals to 4. Okay, Px greater and equals to 4. And remember, dia mesti kena greater and equals, dan only kita boleh guna table. Alright, so tapi daripada sini kita dah tahu jawapan dia. This one is 0.1631. This one daripada soalan B, 0.0308. And the final answer is 0.1323. Okay, so let's see one more example. Example 8. For a random variable x with a binomial distribution b with n equals to 10 and p equals to 0.45. So we have this here. Okay, let's just write that. We have n equals to 10, P equals to 0.45. Okay, where Px greater than A equals to 0.454956. So now, instead of kita cari probability, dia bagi kita probability, kita kena cari R pula. Okay, which is kita kena cari this value here. Silap pula, this one. Okay, this value here. So, sebenarnya cari yang sama. Okay, now we see X greater than equals to A. Okay, ini dah greater than equals, so we can go straight to the table. Okay, you have N equals to 10 with P equals to 0.45. So what you are going to find is the nearest number to this probability here. Okay, before that, let's see this. N equals to 10, P equals to 0.45. Okay, cari table kamu. Dekat mana? So kat sini kita ada 0.45, N kita 10. Sini sampai 7 je kan? So we go to the next page. This is 0.45. This is our 10. Okay, so this is 0.45. This is your 10. So see where does it intersect? It's here. Okay, all the value here. So this could be your A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, but the only thing that you have to do here is to find the nearest number to this probability here, 0.4956. So dekat mana kita tadi? 0.45. So here, so 0.4956. So you can see kita ada exact number dekat sini, 0.4956, which is ini R dia sama dengan berapa? 5. So automatically kat sini kita tahu Px greater than equals to 5 is equals to 0.4956. So we can conclude that A equals to 5. Okay, cara yang sama je macam tadi, bezanya kamu cari probability dia dulu yang di tengah. Okay, so now let's see. Next question. Px less than A. Tak boleh tengok table, kena tukar dulu. So we have 1 minus Px greater than equals to, tak ada equal, means kita ambil dia A. Okay, so here we have equals to 0.89801. Okay, sekejap saya pindah sini sikit. So satu tolak tu kita boleh bawa pergi sebelah, and we have Px greater than A. 1 minus 0.89801, we have 0.10199. Okay, so this one here, probability dah greater than equal, we can just go straight to the table. So now kita kena cari probability 0.10199 lah. Okay, tengok balik kat tempat yang sama. N equals to 10, P equals to 0.45. Okay, 0.45. So dekat sini lah. Right, silap, panjang lagi sini. Right, so apa probability yang kita ada tadi? 0.10199. So let's find that 0.10199. Ini bukan. Here we have 0.1020. Ini Okay, bukan exact number dengan apa yang kita ada tadi. Tapi kalau kita bundarkan, which is kita cari the nearest one. Okay, kamu kena tolak lah probability yang kita ada tadi, 0.10199. Kamu tolak lah dengan ini, ataupun nombor sebelum, ataupun nombor selepas. Mana yang paling kecil dia punya difference, itulah yang kita ambil. So this one obviously the answer lah. Okay, kalau kita bundarkan 0.10199, kamu akan dapat 0.1020 juga. So this is our R equals to 7. Okay, so what we have here is Px greater than equals to 7 is equals to 0.1020. Okay, so we can conclude that our A is equals to 7. Alright, so the last one, where Px equals to A. So Px equals to A, belum boleh tengok table, kena tukar jadi greater than equals dulu. So Px greater than equals to A minus, macam mana nak buat ni? Alright, kat sini kita ada Px equals to 3. So 3, 4. Okay, so that will be A plus 1 lah kat situ. So ini kita ada Px greater than equals to A, Px greater than equals to A plus 1. Okay, sama dengan 0.23836. Okay, yang ni macam susah sikit lah. Okay, kamu kena cari difference antara dua probability that will get you 0.23836. Okay, so kita cari kat tempat yang sama. N equals to 10, P equals to 0.45, which is here kat sini. So kita kena cari dua probability. So you have to try and error lah dekat sini. So let's see for 5 dengan 6, 0.4956 minus 0.2616, kita dapat 0.234. Okay, dekat. Alright, dekat. So maybe jawapan kita dah nak dekat lah. So let's try between 4 and 5. Okay, let's try between R equals to 4. Mana dia? Hilang dah. 0.45 here. R equals to 4. R equals to 5. Okay, boleh follow This one is 0.5. Kolom yang ini. Ini kamu punya N equals to 10. Okay, so kita fokus dekat kolom yang ini sahaja. Sampai bawah lah, tertinggal pula 10 tu. Alright, so kita tengok 0.7340 minus 0.4956, which is kita ada 0.2384. Okay, so dekat dengan apa yang kita ada, so we can just conclude that 0.23836 tu dia akan jadi Px greater and equals to 4 minus Px greater and equals to 5 is equals to 0.2384. So from here you know that your A is equals to 4. Okay, so very simple. That is how we find our probability by using table. But the most important thing that you have to remember that your probability has to be greater and equal. Okay, so last part for binomial distribution, we are going to see, let's see here, we have if your probability is greater than 0.5. Remember I said if you want to use a table, your probability has to be less and equals to 0.5. But if you have greater than 0.5, what we have to do here is we have to change the distribution to x. This is our n, and this is 1 minus p, which is this is also written as q. Okay, so we have to change the distribution from success to failure. Okay, so not only the distribution, we also have to change the probability. So if the question asks you px equals to r, we have to change to x equals to n minus r. It's almost the same thing as the example for damage x that we did before. So if you have x greater and equals to r, you have to change the sign, which is less than equals, and then this will be n minus r. And if you have less than equals to r, you have to change the sign, that will be greater than equals n minus r. Okay, for example, the question gave us the distribution of binomial with n equals to 18 and p equals to 0.8. So this is greater than 0.5. So we have to change the distribution to, okay, this stay as 18. So this will be 1 minus 0.8, which is 0.2 here. Not only the distribution, we also have to change the question. The original question asked for px equals to 4. Since we changed the distribution, we also have to change 18 minus 4, okay, which is n minus r here. So now let's see the example. Here we have, so let's just quickly write the example that we have here. We have px equals to r, we change to px equals to n minus r, and if you have px greater and equals to r, we have to change to px less and equals to n minus r. If it is just less, not equal, you just follow the sign. If you have px less and equals to r, we have to change px greater and equals to n minus r. Okay, so this is for case p greater than 0.5. Okay, so now let's see example 9. X is a random variable such that x is a binomial expansion with n equals to 10 and p equals to 0.8. So as you can see that the probability is greater than 0.5. Okay, so there is one way to solve this question is by using formula. Okay, by using formula, but that is for only px equals, remember? So the next thing is by using the table, but the table has to be less than 0.5. So we have to change the distribution. So the original distribution is x with n equals to 10 and p equals to 0.8. So now we have to change. So the first question asks px greater n equals to 4 for the distribution given 10, 0.8. Since p greater than 0.5, so we have to change the distribution to x binomial, okay, the n kekal, and this will be 1 minus 0.8, okay, from success 0.8 to failure, which is 1 minus 0.8, we get 0.2. Okay, not only the distribution, we also have to change the probability. So x greater than equals to 4, so we have to change to less than equals to n minus r. So our n is 10 minus by 4. So what we want to find is actually px less than equals to 6, okay, with this distribution here. So now we want to see the table, okay, we have n equals to 10, p equals to 0.2, we have that, but this we cannot find by using the table because it has to be greater and equal. So we change this into 1 minus px greater and equals to 6 ada equal, so kita pilih sebelah dia, okay, 7. Right, so by this point you should know how to change your probability ni, okay. If not, just draw your table. Okay, lagi sekali saya tunjukkan for the last time. You want x less than equals to 6, so we have, let's say 5, 6, 7. So you want less than equals to 6, so you want this. So total probability 1 minus by yang kita tak nak, which is greater than equals to 7, right? So here we have 1 minus, okay, so you make sure you have to see this in your table, and 10 p equals to 0.2. So let's find p equals to 0.2 here, n equals to 10, so it might be in here. Okay, your answer might be in this here, right? So we have n equals to 10, p equals to 0.2, so our r here is 7, okay, so 7, here is 7, we have 0.0009, okay, so we have the answer here, 1 minus 0.0009, so here's the answer is 0.9991. Okay, so that's it. If your p is greater than 0.5, but if you want to use the table, you have to change the distribution. Not only the distribution, the probability as well. Okay, so let's try one more time. So here we have px greater than 4 for the original distribution, which is 10, 0.8. But as you can see, your p is greater than 0.5, so we have to change. Okay, for px, okay, sign is greater, so you have to change sign. Less, okay, ikut je, kalau dia ada equal, ada equal, kalau tak ada equal, tak adalah. So here is n minus r, so we have 10 minus 4. This is the new distribution. We have x binomial 10, here's gonna be 0.2. Okay, so you have to find what's your n and p q here. So here we have px less than 6. Okay, but remember, if you want to use the table, you have to find greater and equals. So here will be px greater and equals to 6 tak termasuk. Okay, 6 is not included, so we have to choose 6 lah. Okay, sebab dia ialah 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so 6 tak termasuk. So that will be x greater and equals to 6. So go to your table, we have 10. Remember, 10 dekat sini, 0.2 your probability, so it will be inside here, and 6, so here 0.0064. So we have 1 minus 0.0064, which is the final answer is 0.9936. Okay, so let's try one more question here. We have px less than equals to 4, again with the original distribution, binomial 10, 0.8. Now let's change that to px. Okay, the sign has to change, so we have less and equals, so this has to change to greater and equals 10 minus 4. So the new distribution is x, b, 10, 0.2. Okay, so now we have px greater and equals to 6. Okay, already greater and equals. So you can just go straight to the table, okay, which we already found here. So here's going to be 0.0064. Okay, so last one, px less than 4. Px less than 4 for x binomial 10, 0.8. So we have to change this to px greater than 10 minus 4, which is 6. For x binomial 10, 0.2. Kamu tak perlu tulis untuk setiap soalan pun. You can just write at the start of the equation. Okay, semua ni. But just to show you how it works, so kita tunjuk lah. So here will be px greater and equals to 7. And here's gonna be 0.0009. Okay, so kalau kamu tak confident lagi untuk buat macam mana nak tukar probability, you can check at the summary here. Okay, kat sini saya ada tulis semuanya. Right, and if you are still not confident, please use the table. Just remember that it has to be greater and equals. Okay, so please check this, how to change your probability if you want to use the table. Right, so let's see example 10. Last example for binomial. X is a random variable such that the binomial distribution with n equals to 15 and p equals to 0.7, which is greater than 0.5 dekat sini. Okay, kita tulis lah. N equals to 15, p equals to 0.7, greater than 0.5. Kita nak guna table. Okay, the question asks us to use the table. Tapi p kita dah lebih daripada 0.5, tak ada pun dalam table. So we have to change the probability, which is we know that our q here is 0.3. Okay, so now kita ada we want to find px greater and equals to 5, but remember this one is for the original distribution, which is n is 15, p is 0.7. So since we want to change, we have to change the probability as well. So less and equals, that will be that is greater and equals. So kita tukar jadi less and equals to n minus r. So 15 minus 5. And this is your new distribution with n is 15 and your q is 0.3. Straightforward, we get x less and equals to 10. Okay, so less and equal, tak boleh tengok table lagi. So we have to change 1 minus px greater and equals 11. Okay, lagi sekali, last one, greater and equals to 11. Macam mana boleh dapat? Okay, px less than equals to 10. Less than equals to 10, obviously kita ada 9, 10, 11 contoh. Okay, less than equals to 10 ialah 9 sampai 10 lah. Right, so the whole thing, which is 1, tolak dengan yang kita tak nak, greater and equals to 11. Alright, so let's see the table. We have n equals to 15 kat sini kamu tengok yang baru, jangan tengok yang lama. N equals to 15, p equals to 0.3. So let's find that. 0.3, 15. Okay, so dia akan berada dekat 0.3, 15. Okay, so dia intersect kat sini. So dia akan jadi yang di dalam ini. Okay, so ini saya padam lah supaya tak confuse. Okay, ada lagi yang kat bawah ni. Kamu boleh tengok ada lagi dekat bawah ni untuk 10, 11 sampai 14. Okay, so let's see apa yang soalan ni nak tadi. N equals to 15, P equals to 0.3 and our R is equals to 11. Okay, so dalam ni mana 11? 11 di sini. So go straight to here, 0.0007. So kita gantikan. We have 1 minus 0.0007. So here's the final answer is 0.993. Okay, so Px equals to 3. Let's do the original distribution with n equals to 15, your p equals to 0.7. So we have to change. Okay, so equals. Kalau equals macam mana nak tukar tadi? Okay, equal akan tetap equals lah. Okay, but you still have to change to n minus r. So kat sini akan jadi px equals to 15 minus 13. Okay, for the new distribution kita, for X binomial 15 0.3. So kat sini kita ada Px equals to 2. Okay, equals tak boleh tengok table, dia kena greater and equals. So we have to change to Px greater and equals to 2 minus Px greater and equals to 3. Okay, so cari dekat mana duduknya 15 0.3, R kita ialah 2 dan 3. Okay, so ini ialah 15 0.3, R 2 dan 3, so that will be 0.9647 minus 0.8732. Okay, ini ini 2, ini 3. So kita ada 2 ialah 0.9647. Okay, 0.9647 minus 0.8732 equals to, we have 0.0915. Alright, so last one, Px between 3 and 9. Okay, so ini special sikit, lain sikit lah, sama je sebenarnya, cuma ada sikit perbezaan. So for the original distribution, kat sini kita ada 15 0.7. Okay, so sebelum kita tukar, alright, kita kena tukar dulu ini jadi greater and equals dulu. Alright, so Px between 3 and 9. So kalau kita buat dalam bentuk kita punya table kita, bukan table, apa ni, kotak kita, 3 sampai 9 semualah nombor ni. Kita ada 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kan, 3, 4 sampailah ke 9. Okay, next number ialah 10. So nombor yang kita nak ialah 3 up until 9. So we have Px here greater and equals to 3. Okay, dia akan start daripada 3 tolak dengan Px greater and equals to 10. Okay, barulah kita dapat yang merah tu. So ini yang kita nak. Alright, so this is for the original distribution yang ini. Okay, so sekarang baru kita boleh tukar. Alright, bila kamu nak tukar distribution, dia hanya untuk equals, greater, equals ataupun less and equals. Okay, so here kita tukar jadi Px greater and equals akan tukar jadi less and equals to n minus r. So 15 minus 3 minus Px less than equals to 15 minus 10. Okay, so this is your new distribution for X 15 0.3. So kat sini kita ada jawapan Px less than equals to 12 minus Px less than equals to 5. Okay, so less than mesti kena tukar jadi greater than. So here we have 1 minus Px greater and equals to 13 minus 1 minus Px greater and equals to 6. 1 minus, alright, so sekarang kita kena cari 13 lah. Okay, and 15, P 0.3, R 13. Okay, inilah tadi, and 15, P 0.3. So 15 berada di, tak ada, alright. Dia sampai 14 sahaja dekat sini. So 15 tak ada. So 15 tak ada, we just write that as 0 lah. Okay, so that will be 1 minus 0. Now 6 pula yang ke atas, so here's gonna be 6, 0.2784. Okay, 1 minus 0.2784. So kira-kira kamu dapatlah final answer kita 0.2784. Alright, so that is how we find the probability. Kalau nak guna table, kalau P kamu greater than 0.5, we have to change the distribution and also the probability. Okay, so habis binomial distribution. So kita recap sikit lagi apa yang kita dah belajar. So binomial distribution, kita ada mean. Mean is equals to NP. Your variance is equals to NPQ. And if you want to use formula, this is the formula, but it has to be equals. Equals sahaja. But if you want to use table, it has to be greater and equal. So you have to change. Macam mana nak tukar? This is all the examples untuk tukar probability lah. Okay, so if you want to use the table but your P is greater than 0.5, okay, sebab kalau guna table the highest probability is until 0.5 sahaja. So apa yang kita akan buat is we are going to change the distribution. Okay, if you have X binomial and P, you have to change to 1 minus P, and you have to change the probability as well. Okay, so that's all for binomial distribution. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.